Hey y'all, hey! Welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Guess what? We're in the kitchen today. We're baking some pies, and I have got a lot. I gotta tell you all about it. So I'm gonna start with I do the Pioneer Women's pecan pie. I've made this for, gosh y'all, I don't even know how many years. But you hop on, say hey, tell me what you're doing. I am in the kitchen, so there might be, I don't know, some echo, possibly. But let's get started with all the things. What do y'all say? Let's see here. 1 cup of sugar. I don't know about y'all, but I like to, hey friends. I like to just put my measuring cup down in there. And if I have enough, I can get as much as I need. And then I've got these cute little scoops, y'all. I've had them for ages. I don't even know where I got them. Probably at like Ross or somewhere like that. So we're making pecan pie. 1 cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. Brown sugar is probably my favorite ingredient to bake with because it packs so well and it does not make a mess. So, let me know what you're doing today, y'all. Are you doing the same thing that I am? I am on the last stretch of my baking. I have baked, gosh, y'all, I'll have to count. I'll have to count. All right, let's see here. I need half a teaspoon of salt. It works, right? I have a little Morton's container. So, hey friends. What are y'all doing today? Let me know. I'm not able to see comments. Oh, there's Michelle. I am making pies. We're making the Pioneer Women pecan pie. And I'm trying not to leave out any of the ingredients. I gotta make 2 of them. And I never combine the 2. Like I make one and pour it, and then I come back and make the other one. Do y'all do that? So we're gonna do this. I need 1 cup of, this sticky stuff. Y'all, corn syrup, no thanks. It's not my thing. Not my thing. I guess this is what gives it that gooey finish. Not my thing. So I do have some questions for y'all. I have a KitchenAid mixer, and look, I'm using my knife as a scraper. Because why not? I don't know where the other one is. I've been doing this since 7:30 this morning, y'all. 7:30. It's time for a break. All right, 3/4 teaspoons vanilla. Let's do this. Drop it. 3/4. Okay, let me see if I can see y'all's comments now. There we go. Hey, Barbara. All right, 3/4 is going to be more than half, but not quite 1, right? I'm making a mess. All right, I got the melted butter. Oh no, I need the eggs. Hold on. I need the eggs. Not eggs. Please hold. I didn't think I needed the eggs, y'all. I didn't think I needed them. What are y'all doing today? Thank you. You like my shirt? Hi, Annette. Okay, so I have a KitchenAid mixer. What on earth do you use this for? Never used it. Have no idea. All right, we need 3 eggs. Oh, perfect. I have 3 left. Baking is messy. Honestly, this is probably the biggest mess I've made since 7:30 this morning, and I have been going nonstop. I've made 2 pudding pies, 1 vanilla, 1 chocolate, and Jackson's request was like a chocolate crust. I've made 2 pumpkin pies, 2 apple pies, 2 German chocolate, and now we're doing 2 of these. Holy moly, right? Okay, so, oh, it's for bread. Oh. So it like wraps the dough around this, huh? To kind of like knead it. And then I'm assuming this one's to like make meringue. Is that truth? All right, let's see here. We're going to mix all of this up. This is the one I use the most. So, stir, stir, stir. Whip, okay. Like, what do you whip? I guess you could whip eggs. I don't know, y'all. I'm very basic with my baking. I say basic, like I can follow a good recipe, but, you know. Whipped cream, yes. Somebody asked a question. It's so quiet there. Where are the boys? So Michelle, Dylan's on the couch listening to his music. Zach's in the garage. Jackson's at Rachel's house. We are bringing the desserts to Rachel's tomorrow, y'all. We are not hosting this year, and I am fine with that. Totally fine. Okay, so I have a foil pie plate. I have pie plates, but I don't want to haul them and then have to wash them before we leave and do all the things. So I just buy the Pillsbury dough, Pillsbury crust, pie crust. I don't make my own, okay? I don't do that. But for those of you that do, congratulations. But this is the Pioneer Women's recipe minus the homemade pie crust. So, I pull mine out of the fridge probably about 5 minutes before I go to put it in the pan, because what I have learned is that if you pull it out right away and you try to separate these, it's like too cold and it gets stuck. So I have learned my lesson over years and years of pie making, to let it sit out for at least 5 minutes before you go to unravel it and put it in the pie pan. So, just, you know, we are making a pecan pie, 2 of them to be exact. Yes, that is correct, Michelle. So, I like to do this part because I like to make the semi-pretty edges, like folding and pressing and folding and pressing around this foil pie plate. But let me tell you something, what I learned also this year, the lids that come with them, if you have any pie crust that goes over the side, the lids don't work. So we're gonna be foiling it up on top of it this year. And the lids are gonna be going in the trash unless I can think of some creative craft to use them on or with. So just note to self, these lids for these pie plates, pie pans, whatever you want to call it, they don't fit if you have any crust over the top or over the sides. So just letting you know, in case you go to buy some, don't do it. Because, I mean, putting foil on top is fine, but whatever. All right, so this has 1 cup, not brown sugar, 1 cup of pecans. Zach Mills, Mr. A to Z Designs, he loves pecans. So I always go a little bit overboard on the pecans. Like, oops, some fell out the bag. And then it just says to place them right in there. Okay? All right, let me grab my little knife that I used as a scraper. I'm gonna lift up my little mixer here. And get, I don't know, most of it off. And then I'm gonna set this aside so that it doesn't drip everywhere when I go to pull the little bowl out. Y'all, I've had this mixer. I think this was a wedding present or an engagement. No, it was a gift from my mother-in-law years and years and years ago. I love it. I love it, I love it. It gets used about once a year, really hard, around the holidays. Okay, so here we go, ready? This is so fun because you get to see, like, I know you can't see it, but the pecans start to float in the pan. So it's kind of cool. Who would have thought, right? So now what I have to do is do that same exact mixture, recipe, whatever, and make another one of these because I'm making 2 of each pie this year. One for here for the boys to eat for a couple days, and then one to take to my sister's house. So look at it. Let me move this out of the way. See how the pecan started to float? Look, isn't that cool? Zach and I have been married for 17 years. 17 years. Seems like it's been forever, but you know, we dated for 6 months, no, 6 years prior. Ooh, I could paint them white. Throw away pie pans, yes, Cheryl, because I don't want to have to deal with the whole glass, the glass pie pans. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I've made. It's kind of a mess in here, y'all, so don't judge me. But here are German chocolate, pumpkin, and pumpkin. And then my apple pies, I don't know about y'all, mine are not perfect, but they kind of took a fall off the edge. But then I have noodles in the freezer, and I'm gonna make Zach a big pot of homemade egg noodles. So that is my last thing I have to do. So I gotta make one more of these and then do the noodles, and guess what? I'm done for the day. The holiday mystery boxes, the mailman picked up today, and I'm gonna sit down and enjoy the gorgeous weather. And that's probably it, because I'm tired. I'm very tired. So, anywho, well, I hope you guys have a great day, a fabulous Thanksgiving. If I get the energy later, I may jump on and do a craft with y'all, but if not, happy Thanksgiving. We are very thankful for all of you. Bye, friends.